I didn't plan on uploading another video about specialists as I literally made one last week, but DICE released this trailer which has some very questionable stuff in it and I simply just can't ignore it. To be fair, not all of it was bad. Like, we got to see some updates to the UI and some footage of different maps, which I must say actually looks quite nice. I also didn't really have a problem with Sundance and Angel, which are two of the 5 specialists revealed in this trailer. When it comes to Sundance, I actually think the wingsuit is quite a cool feature. I usually enjoy like movement abilities in different games as long as it's not overpowered. I'm not quite sure about the whole magnetic grenade thing. We'll just have to see how that plays out. Angel is just kind of meh. He like drops ammo and armor and loadouts for teammates, but I don't really see people like picking him over the other options, especially the other options that are in this video. So moving on to Dozer, his whole thing is that he has this riot shield, which by the way is quite a big riot shield. Just have a look at that space that it covers. Usually the counter to a riot shield is like shooting him from the side, but yeah, the shield is quite wide, so not sure how that's going to go. Personally, I've never been a fan of riot shields in shooter games. I just find it a bit cheesy, and now this riot shield actually reflects bullets back to the shooter. Although it's hard to tell how effective this will actually be in a Battlefield game with, you know, like big open spaces and vehicles going around. There was obviously a riot shield in Battlefield 4 and not a lot of people use it because, I mean, there's so many ways to kill you, so it's just something we'll have to wait and see how it plays out in the full game. Now we get to the 2 problem children, and that is Pyke and Raoult. These are by far the specialists I have the biggest issues with, and not only me, but the whole community is, well, let's just say, unhappy with it. Because if you weren't aware, both these specialists have abilities that basically give them wall hacks. In this clip, you can see Raoult hacking an enemy, and once he kills this enemy, he's then able to see other enemies in the area through walls. Now, when it comes to Pyke, all she has to do is press a button and then you can see people through walls. And her passive reveals and highlights enemies in red that are shooting her. This is like crazy overpowered. Why would you put an anti-cheat in the game when you're just going to give everyone wall hacks anyway? And look at how long this ability lasts. You can see the battery icon appear when you activate the ability. The clip goes for like 5 seconds and the battery is just under half capacity, which means it probably lasts around like 8 seconds or something. I mean, that is just insane. It is also super unbalanced. Like, why would you play Raoult instead of Pyke? When on Raoult you literally have to stand there and hack a guy and then kill him to get the wall hacks, whilst with Pyke it's just the press of a button. In my other video about specialists, I made a joke about Portal and how everyone is just going to play that game mode instead of the normal like vanilla mode. Well, this trailer is actually making me think that that might actually happen, as some of these specialist abilities just seem very unbalanced and could be quite annoying to encounter in the game. Portal gives us the ability to remove the specialist system and revert back to the old class system that we all love and know. I think a lot of players will be drawn to that. Anyways, I'm still excited to play the full game and only time will tell how the specialist system actually plays out.